Hey, what is up guys? So we got a top OCG deck to share with you guys today. It is Train, so the deck is pretty cool. I did a few videos of it in the past. The deck is absolutely crazy. If you want to check out a sweet replay, I'll put a link down below in the description box. But the deck is going to be a little bit different because it's in the OCG. I'll explain why there's some of these cards. You might be wondering what the heck is this Asian Eyes. But anyways, if you guys are just here to net deck, the link will be down below in that description box for the Dropbox download link. Although of course you're going to have to swap out a few cards because TCG and OCG have different lists. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now this one was designed to face against meta. That's why there's the main deck anti-spell fragrance. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, let's go ahead and go right into it. So first off, there's one copy of Malefic Cyber and Dragon. There is 3 copies of Night Express Knight, 3 copies of Heavy Freight Train Duracane, 1 copy of Exodius the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, 3 copies of the Ruffian Railcar, 2 copies of Planet Pathfinder, 1 Instant Fusion. This is supposed to be Harpy's Feather Duster because it's legal in the OCG. Then there's Soul Charge, 3 Terraforming, 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 Forbidden Chalice, 3 copies of Revolving Switchyard, 2 copies of Torrential Tribute, 2 copies of Compulse, 1 Starlight Road, 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 3 Skill Drain, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Ring of Destruction, because that is legal in the OCG. As far as the extract, there's 1 copy of Nodin, 1 Cybrand Dragon for, of course, the Malefic Cybrand Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, 1 Daguster Emerald, 1 Castell, Ragna Zero, Rhapsody and Berserk, Heartland Draco, Exciton Knight, Gangrida, 2 copies of Gustav Max, and 2 copies of number 81 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Superior Dora. And this is not his actual side deck. I just wanted to mention these cards because I thought they were pretty good in the game, just in case we might not, get Feather Dust or something. These are alternative cards you can run. So, I'll kind of briefly explain the deck, but if you guys want to check out a sweet replay, I'll put a link down below in the description box. You can watch it just dump all over Cleese, because this card over here is the card that really just makes this deck so much better. It's a rank 10 that requires 2 level 10 monsters, and it's once per turn during either player's turn. You can attach one material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. This turn is unaffected by other card effects, so pretty much that makes you immune to a lot of stuff in the game. Considering it has large attack and defense, nothing is going to really get over it by destroying it by battle. And obviously, if anything's going to try to destroy it, you can just activate its effect to protect itself. So I think that that is a really, really cool card. He doesn't always have to protect himself. Keep that in mind too. You can target another card. Maybe you have a plan to just burn him for game or something like that with this card over here. But for the most part, it has a really good matchup against Necros because Skill Drain can hurt a lot of different decks. And on top of that, you have the Anti-Spell Fragrance, so they're going to be a little bit slower. Now, the Necros are the most popular deck by far in the OCG. It's the most successful deck right now. But it's cool to see Trains here throwing up a good matchup because also Heavy Freight Train, the Duracane, has the effect that when if this card is detached as material to activate the effect of an XYZ monster and is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it, which is a really good card, especially in combination with this. If there's just something that you just really need to get over, you can use this card to maybe negate something's effect and then destroy it, where normally if you couldn't destroy it, it can just help out. And I think that that is really cool. Also, Forbidden Chalice is good because this card, you can normal summon it without tributing, but its original tap becomes 0. So, obviously you can summon this, set this, play around your opponent. Maybe they already have something you want to get rid of. You can go for it right there. But everything pretty much revolves around this card. That's why there's 3 Terraformings. That's why there's 3 copies of this. And, of course, 2 copies of Planet Pathfinder. So, this card has an amazing effect. So, if a level 10 Earth monster is normal or special summoned to your side of the field, except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 level 4 Earth machine type monster with 1800 or more attack from your deck, and if you do, its level becomes 10. So basically, that's just instant rank 10 for that. And then, if you activate this effect, your opponent takes no further battle damage this turn. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to add 1 level 10 Earth machine type monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use 1 Revolving Switchyard effect per turn and only once that turn. But I mean, pretty much that effect doesn't really hurt you too much. That effect that where it's that your opponent takes no further battle damage. Because keep in mind, there's effect damage that you can do. You can still pop cards. This can't attack the same turn you activate the effect, but you get to target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it, and then inflict 1,000 damage. So that's really cool because this is just no battle damage. So it allows you to basically have really good Soul Charge plays too, because if you're able to maybe like pop a card, burn them for another 2,000, so that's 3,000 just right there, and then you have 2 monsters that have relatively high attack and defense. So if they can't get over it, more than likely next turn you'll be be able to be good to go. Or just making this to make it so you can't really lose your board is really strong in the game too. But also, anti-spell fragrance completely dumps on Cleese if you activate this against them. They have a very, very difficult time doing anything until, of course, they have MST, and even then, it still has to be set. Then it has to be activated, and obviously from there, maybe you can just get game really, really fast because you have a bunch of monsters that you can throw out with absurd amounts of attacks. Plus, they get free like pluses anyways. This card's more the safe card. These cards can be a little bit more aggressive. Obviously, this card can't attack the turn you activate its effect, but of course, usually you're going to be getting it out with the revolving switch yard anyways. So yeah, it's a really fun deck, and I highly recommend you guys to try it out yourself and see how it goes. I would say it's a relatively easy deck to learn to play. It's pretty much just have this out on board, summon something, and then from there get free pluses. And also this card will get you free pluses. But like I said, guys, check out the replay. You can kind of see how the deck can play, and you can do a lot of different things. This is just an OCG build, like I mentioned before. So if you guys, well, if we don't get Torrential at 2, Compulse at 2, I recommend you guys check out this card called Special Schedule. So you can target one machine type monster with 3,000 more attack. You can just special summon in defense position, and if this set card is sent to their graveyard, you can target one level 10 machine type monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it's like double utility. But also, Foolish Burial will not be a bad option. The reason why is because you can send the Roofing Rail card to the graveyard, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you get to add one level 10 Earth machine type monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use that effects once per turn, but it's pretty much irrelevant anyways because it's free pluses. So this deck is, like I said, it's very easy to play, and it can have those potentials. When you open up like Skill Drain, you have like the anti-spell fragrance. Sometimes people will just like quit at that point because you have such high attack on board, and you just can't deal with all the annoying stuff that just gets free pluses, and this gets you free pluses, and all the effect damage that they will be taking. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Heights is signing out.